So we fly into the next fixture. Action from the men's social competition. It's the RUM'NS 7 taking on LU7's, the Young Guns. And it's a great start for RUM'NS going down this left-hand side. Want a free kick from the kickoff. They're looking to make inroads early here. Little chip into the corner, but it just rolls harmlessly into touch. Line out for LU7's under a bit of pressure. So a line out right on the 5 metre. So skipper George Harris, who feeds it. It's a little bit loose there, and in fact it's been latched upon by the men in pink and blue. RUM'N'S chip it over the top, bounces kindly for them, and that's the opening score. Just been handed the team sheet, and the try scorer number 14 is the Ice Monkey, which I love to see. Opening try of the game for the RUM'N'S, taking on LU7's here, and at the moment beating them off target from the conversion, but they're up by 5.
You get it?
Another kickoff that's rolled into touch, and in fact it rolled beyond the try line, so we're going all the way back for a free kick on halfway. Good chance for LU7's to respond.
Go, Manny.
Come on, Elliot!
Go with him.
Here is Harris. Hands it off to Bunce. Bunce finds an offload. Little step off the right from Rawcliffe. Nicked at the breakdown, just knocked on the floor. So RUM'N'S have it back again.
Shift it, look at Ice Bunny! Yes, Manny, yes, Manny! Give him depth!
Stolen again at the breakdown. Harris has it back for LU7.
You've got it, you've got it.
Here goes Rondell.
It's
It's got to be on here for Bunce. Lifts it over the top. Busby steps through 2 defenders. Brought down by the try scorer, Ice Money. Another tussle at the breakdown. They do get it away, and it's a penalty. Big shot comes flying in from Max Kiwi. Penalty for a deliberate knock-on. Big bumping carry from Hilton, who crashes over for LU7's. Well, Manny Hilton plays his rugby in Bath's under-18 side. Just busted through the tackle there, and has LU7's on the ball with a chance for them to go in front.
When you're attacking, hold your width.
Off target, sorry, from Harris, so 5 apiece it remains. Ben Tonu taking charge of LU7's this afternoon. The men's social competition is a little bit more populated than the men's open.
You know the map of the reset, great ball.
4 groups of 3 sides. Again, top 2 will get you into a quarter-final. Knocked on, and it kindly falls for Harris. Good delay on the pass. Jake Rawcliffe makes good yards. Harris through the cat flap.
Yes, Joe.
Nice step from Bunce into the 22. Again, it's lifted off the deck, but this time it's knocked on by Busby.
Unlucky.
Plays down in Brunel.
Unlucky!
Good footwork
Yeah,
from Bunce. He plays at Cardiff Met alongside his skipper George Harris. One of the younger sides in this social setup. They share the group with Onga. Always pretty decent in these social competitions, so tough group. Oh, it's been into the scrum, and Harris goes over. It's spat out unkindly for RUM'NS. So LU7's are in front. They lead by 10-5, with a kick still to come.
Keep it up, LU.
What, you don't like a beer like...
Great. Yeah, I know. At least I'm not ripping on brands this week.
Harris with a chance to extend their lead. Wide of the right-hand butt right.
Same ball again, same ball.
But it's going to be a kickoff for LU7's again. They caused real problems at the last one. Well, it's bounced kindly again into the navy blue of LU7's. Bouncing inside and out. Good work from Busby to keep it alive. Plenty there in pink to get over the ball, but it's a penalty against the RUM'N'S. Quick tap. Rawcliffe hands it off. Hilton, the try scorer, finds Rawcliffe again. Hilton marched back to halfway. Good patience from LU7's. Harris, all the way back to the 10-metre now. Bunts, delays the pass, is put down, and then chipped through by RUM'N'S, who eventually do sweep it up. And it's taken direct by Max Kiwi, who gets an offload away.
Come left! Miles, look left!
Plenty of space down this left wing. Oh, it's just been put down. Advantage LU7's. They can play inside their 22. Ferocious shot from Miles H. That's the call for the touchline. No sweeper. There's no one in behind. But they found a bit of space down this left-hand side. Over the halfway goes Hayward. And then he takes off the accelerator because he's got plenty of time, Luke Hayward. The Maidenhead man scores a third try before the break for LU7's, who have turned this game around. Well, they coughed it up in a promising position, the RUM'N'S, and you're so often punished for doing so in the game of 7's. And at the half-time interval, George Harris can take his time with this kick. 17-5 at the break. LU7's really turned it around after going behind early to this RUM'N'S social side. At the break, they are 3 tries to 1 in front, with the elite competition on the horizon here at the Oxford 7's. Second half to come, LU7's lead by 17-5 against the RUM'N'S in this men's social tie. Taken cleanly off the kickoff. And here come the RUM'N'S, who opened up the scoring early here and are skipping through the carries. Good take by Max L, and then there's loads of space down the left for Groberts. And Groberts is going to go over. First try of the second half is for the RUM'N'S, who scored the first just over 7 minutes ago. And they're back into this contest. 17-10 they trail with another kick-off target. Lovely kit the RUM'N'S have got a hold of, this pink and light blue, like the inverse to LU7's in the purple and navy. So LU7's know the job is not done with plenty of time left in this second half. Good start for the RUM'NS, who kick it deep beyond the 22. First attack of the second half for Reese Buchan.
Go with Jake, go with Jake.
Rawcliffe delays the pass. Here's Hayward. Nice footwork.
That's it, good.
Picks out Harris.
Hold that way. Get across. Okay, fix him, up and fix. Up and fix, then go.
Look, Luke revolts is away. Beyond the halfway, just a sweep of the beat. Puts it back on the inside. But it was knocked on. And then the next LU7's man to get a hold of it was offside. So RUM'NS have it back. Oh, nice little show and go. Harris is straight over it. But the other tackler didn't roll away there, so LU7's backpedaling again. Hint of an interception for Hayward, but instead it's knocked on, so Luke Hayward's going to go to the bin here. LU7's down to 6, defending a 7-point lead. Here come the RUM'NS. Wasted opportunity. That is unfortunate. It will be a scrum for LU7's instead, and a chance for the 6 men of this men's social 7 side to re-establish the 2-try advantage they enjoyed at half-time. LU7's just about keep a hold of it. In the end, a penalty goes against them. So they've opened the door for RUM'NS. Here goes Max L back on the inside to Dave H. Miles over the 22, over the ball go LU7's. First man there, so they've stolen it, but it pops out loose, and now it's a 3-on-1 down the left. If the RUM'NS can use it, surely they must go over here. Harris puts in the tackle beyond the try line, but they do score, and it's a 2-point game. Well now, conversion here would make this interesting, but the wind just picks up as he slots it and it drifts wide. It is bitterly cold here in the Oxford wind, and it's pushed that conversion off target, so LU7 still lead.
Come on, LU!
With a kick to return. Not long to go here. It's going to fall kindly for Harris, the captain. Patience now from LU7's is all they need. But nice footwork from the towering Luke Rebolts. And Rebolts is away. Rebolts is on the outside of the sweeper. Great pace from the big man. And Rebolts is going to seal it for LU7's.
Well done, boys!
Luke Rebolts has surely won it for LU7's. This very young Social 7 side is going to come through their first game with a victory. George Harris will take all the time he can with this kick. Excellent kick. And that will take them 9 points in front. Return to a full complement of 7 as well after the Luke Hayward's yellow card. Tom Twiddle Satterley comes onto the field for LU7's to seal this.
Let's go, boys.
Oh, it's just been knocked on by Hilton. Quick line out for RUM'NS. They've put themselves under pressure. Hilton makes the tackle and turns it back over. And one more score would certainly put the icing on this LU7's cake. Harris again to feed. He's got the try scorer away to his left, Luke Rebolts, and 2 more men outside him. And Harris does go to the open side. Here's Bunce, who takes on his man and beats him. Good cover from RUM'NS. Harris picks it off his toes. Rebolts is as wide as he can be out there, but Hilton takes it back into traffic. Here's Bunce, 2 outside him, lifts it over the top. It falls harmlessly forward. How much longer is this game going to persist? With LU7's more than a converted try ahead.
At least you got your cap.
Yes, G,
Harris
that's
puts
it!
RUM'NS under loads of pressure at the scrum. But they went fishing for it at the breakdown. Pass to the short side is loose. LU7's piling on the pressure. They have stolen it back. Jake Rawcliffe brings an end to a thrilling contest in the end. LU7's just about survive after an early scare in the second half. They taste victory in their first game in the social competition, with a place in the semi-final all but secured after their first win. We'll be moving swiftly on though